Hey, my name's Bryan Stewart, and I work with the Montgomery County Educational Service Center and Learn to Earn Dayton. And today I'm here with Bob Neubauer from Miamisburg to talk about some of the exciting things they've been doing in the career connection space so far this school year. Bob, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Could you tell us a little bit about your role at Miamisburg?
Sure. I have multiple roles, but one of my roles is workforce development. Basically, a big push is to expose students at the high school level to various career fields, start getting conversations happening between teachers and students, just to get them looking at what might come after high school. I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there. And part of my responsibility is just to break down some of those stereotypes and help students kind of explore what might come after high school.
Excellent. So if you would be willing, I'd love to learn about what have you been working on this school year in the career connection space. There's been a lot of activity that the Business Advisory Council's put on regarding career connections weeks of action. And just was curious if you could talk to how Miamisburg has participated in those.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough where we've had different students participate in all four of the career connections opportunities that the ESC has done. So we do some individual work, so career interest surveys and those things with students. It could be in small group, it could be at a classroom level. But then what we've done is we've connected some of our classroom teachers. We have a college and career prep class. We have a career exploration class. Those courses were involved in some of the career connections that we have that you guys had put on this year. We also had some of our alternative programming students participate, as well as our info technology program. Some of those students and their teacher participate in some of the opportunities that were out there.
That's excellent. So I'm curious, where are you seeing some of the most excitement in the career connection space, exposing students to careers?
Well, I think it's been good because I think a lot of students have these misconceptions about careers, good and bad. They think they want to do something, but they really have no clue what those jobs entail on a day-to-day basis. And then we have the other end that there's a lot, for example, manufacturing. I think a lot of people have this misconception of these dirty, dingy plants out there, and there's some of the most beautiful facilities around us are manufacturing corporations. And I think just to see the professionalism and the care and the focus on safety and the focus on people increasing their education and growing as an employee, I think was something that really stuck out with some of our students. Also had several female students really find the apprenticeship conversation interesting from Construction Appreciation Week. Just one, seeing some of those stereotypes that are being broken down out there, but really seeing what a great opportunity people have to not have student loan debt, but still have a very solid, respectable career option. So
Yeah,
those are
no,
some of the big ones that are sticking out.
that makes complete sense, and it's refreshing to hear that, right?
Yeah.
I guess I was curious, what's something new or novel that you've done to provide new career exploration opportunities to your students? And immediately the first thing that comes to my mind is you actually had students zoom into conversations with some of the skilled trade apprenticeship coordinators. Just curious if you could talk to some of the new stuff that you guys have done in response to the new world of education we're in due to the pandemic.
That was great because it gave the students the opportunity to ask real life questions. We've actually had some follow up meetings with some students and some apprentice leaders out there. So that's been good just to kind of make those connections and get people continuing to ask questions. That really led to some good follow up conversations within the classroom. That led to me doing some more individualized exploring with some of the students, but a lot of it was based off of the opportunity they had to be in a live feed and discussion opportunity with people in the apprenticeship world.
All right, so my final question for you, Miamisburg has just been such a leader in this space, is what are your plans for the second half of this school year? Anything you guys are working on that you would like to share with the rest of the Business Advisory Council?
Yeah, so ACT is a big thing for our juniors, as we know. And so instead of just pulling juniors out for a day to do ACT stuff, we have decided to take that entire day and use it as a career exploration opportunity. So students will be grouped in various ways. They'll be doing student interest surveys. So our freshmen and sophomores will be doing similar activities as part of their day. Again, looking at career videos, using some of the things that you guys have put out, as well as other resources we have. And then the teachers will do more facilitated conversations. That will allow us to collect some data on what students want to see next, so we can continue to explore those opportunities. Then with our seniors, we're going to do something a little different, and we're actually bringing, having some alumni videos created right now, so that students can hear from people they recently have seen in their hallways. Hear, what is it like for a student to go off to college? What is it like for a student to stay home and do college? What is it like for someone to go into apprenticeship or go into the military? So we're going to try to give them some real life feedback from people they know. And then what kind of things were those students unprepared for, that they was kind of a shock when they left the high school environment. That will not only give the seniors a little bit of an opportunity to know what's coming down the pike soon, but give us as educators the opportunity to say, okay, we know we need to target X, Y, and Z more in future years to give our students the best opportunity when they leave.
Well, it should go without saying, you guys are just leaders in this space, and that work doesn't happen without folks on the ground making sure it does. So,
Well, we
well,
appreciate the partnership working with all of you, and that has made this opportunity much better for our students.
well, we appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing the rest of the opportunities that we create for the rest of this school year and beyond. And I think the exciting conversation taking place now is, what do we hold on to and keep doing once things return to normal? And I think there's a lot of stuff that we can learn from this process and carry over, and maybe we just improve some of the existing stuff that we had to kind of table this year, but it will be coming back in the future.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate it.
Well, you have a wonderful rest of your day, and again, thank you so much for your work in this space.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.